welcome to an episode of Genshin Impact. It is I, Leonhardt, again, and we're gonna be doing a bunch of different things right now. So mainly, our stuff for our Archon quests, but yeah, we're gonna play. So let's go and dive in, shall we? Alrighty. Okay, give me a second here. Give me 1 second, though. I have to edit this.
There's a strange wanderer near
Should be good. There we go. Okay, now I can actually see comments on YouTube if anybody starts commenting on YouTube.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Let me get here.
Which should I choose?
Hmm?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Alright, first we're going to do our daily quests here. Run in... They're all in his Mondstadt, it looks like, so I'm happy about that. We don't need to fight those slimes. I think I have to climb, don't I? Yeah, I do. Big sad. One of them. Hmm?
Stabilize.
Our first daily is down. That's actually kind of interesting.
Demons do not stop for the rain. Move.
Alright. I don't like the rain here. Alright. Let's get some iron. Because we need iron. We wasted a lot of iron in the past.
Gather.
Alright. I don't really need to be in the flower. Well, actually, I kind of do. Give me that 35% plunge damage bonus. Give it to me. Death. It's fine. Oh, that, duh. I went the wrong way, it looks like, for what I needed to do.
Solidify.
Sure. Alright. We're almost done with our dailies here. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way for my daily. You don't want this. I told you you didn't want it. But you took it anyway. I'm proud of myself.
Order guide you.
I hate this. Okay, let me get rid of him. Let me get rid of him. You're dead. And you're done. Alright. Do we want to do the fights? We definitely will need some of these, so let's do some of them. I feel like we're gonna need the Wanderer, so let's fight the Wanderer. Where is he? That is not it. That is not it. Where is... Oh, there it is. Let's do this one. Alright. Moving some of my stuff here for a minute. Get a little bit more comfortable.
Bow before me, worm.
No.
Stabilize. Turn. Feeble human.
Oh. Oh, damn. There he is. He's...
Power.
I'm not going to do enough damage. I should have popped Albedo's flower, but...
You cannot defy me, mortal.
Alright. Second phase. I always found this cutscene to be rather interesting.
I am the all-knowing God.
Oh, no you're not.
Burn to oblivion.
No.
Kneel.
I could take that. No, I can't take that.
Stabilize.
Where is he? Nope.
Reality is pain. Solidify.
Oh shoot. Okay. We should be fine. I hope, maybe, everybody. Possibly. Oh god. Okay. Alright, people. Let's see. No, it didn't do it. Oh, wait, did it do it? It probably did. I think it did. Oh god, no, it didn't do it. Oh god. Maybe I could. Can I do this? No, it's not gonna work.
Stabilize. Burst forth.
Can I hit with this? I did it. Okay, good. Where is it? Where the hell is he? No!
Possible.
Not possible, not probable. Give me all of your health right now, please.
Shut it! Worthless! Useless, I can't.
There we go. And that's how you kill him. Like that, people. It was very easy. I know. I was there. I did that. So what did we get, people? Let's find out. Gladiators. It wasn't as good as I thought it would be, but it's still something. Alright, so we did that fight. Hooray. We do need to heal, though, definitely. The next... Now, does that count as one of our boss fights we need to do in the thing? I think it does. It should. If I remember. It should count as one. Yeah, it does. It counts as one of the 3 that we did. So that's not bad at all. So let's go fight Child. Because I know we're gonna need the hydro things for Novelet and
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid.
And this is actually a really good fight for me to actually do this easy. Because I've fought him so many times.
Cowering already.
But yeah, so.
Passable effort.
Alright.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Second phase is going on.
All you do is run.
Should be almost done here. I just hate when he parries, and if I'm using my attacks, I really hate that he parries these moves. Especially some of my charged ones. Now the third phase. I love how Scaramouche has a 2 phase, and Signora has a 2 phase. Child has 3 phases. Which I thought, like, okay, Signora was gonna have 3 phases. Or, you know. In fact, when this fight happened, and when it happened the first time, I was so pumped for it because I was so excited about it. Because I was like, wait, because we were so used to fighting bosses that had like just 1 bar of health. Now you're fighting a boss that has 3 phases. This is kind of like a joke phase to me because I could just basically kill it that way. They better be giving us more updated resin. If they're gonna add more boss fights, they better do that, I think. They need to. We'll fight Signora. I think next. Because we'll fight all the Fatui. That would be a good stream. Fighting all the members of the Fatui.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice? Useless. Useless.
Live! Feel this ancient power.
Then. Where's the butter? Where is the moth? Let's go. Oh god, no, I don't have my shield on me. Nope. I'm not doing this. Zhongli is like the world's greatest cheat code in this game. Alright, senor, it's time for your second part of your fight.
Burst forth.
Oh, why am I just standing there doing nothing?
Wind, hear me.
Lament.
Because of this. Where'd you go? Dang. That's fine.
Worthless.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
No. Oh, you're gonna do that now. You're not doing it though to me. Haha, I win. I mean, yeah, I take hits, but I'd rather do this than to not
Stabilize.
take any damage. And then do this to keep water.
I never asked.
She didn't do the meteor.
Never.
I'm happy about that. I would have thought she would have did the meteor, but that was actually pretty good. Alright, what did we get? Gladiator, nostalgic, attack. Alright. That was alright. Where is a... Alright. Alright. Now we're gonna go to... Oh yeah, we're gonna... Because we did our daily commissions. We're gonna do this.
Ad Astra Abbott. Thank you for complete.
We are at we're 39,000 away from maxing
Ad
out
Astra.
this, the Adventure Guild. I'm thoroughly impressed. I know it took me almost 3 years to do it, but hey, I'm happy about it. No. I know we gotta do our test runs, but we already know, everybody, that we... Weekly... Alright. I'm gonna do that wish that I have. Let's see who I get. It's a purple. A Yao Yao. I needed Yao Yao? I guess I did need a Yao Yao. I didn't think I did. I thought I C6'd a lot of the 4 stars. Oh yeah, apparently I didn't. I mean, yeah, I didn't. Apparently I didn't C6 all 4 stars. I thought I did. 5 stars, yeah. I mean, we C6'd a lot of 5 stars. 4 stars, we still got a lot of way to go. But let us start going on to Fontaine to do the quest. Looks like we gotta go to prison again. Because, you know, that's... But yeah, actually, no, we're not gonna do the quest yet. We're gonna do this first. Hopefully this works. Give me a minute. I will be right back, everybody. So, give me one moment here. I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that. I had to, take care of something. I'm going to do... Wait, is this the right one? No. This is Justice. Dang. Who needs Justice? This rest. Justice. I need to, like, level him up. I don't know. We're gonna go and get more of the artifacts that I need. Does anyone know what artifacts I need for Novelette? If you're here, because it looks like there's 3 people, does anyone know anything about Novelette's artifacts? Like, if anyone knows, I'd greatly appreciate it if I can get help on that. I like... Let's do the quest storyline. Alright, here we go. The most boring parts of this... Well, I don't know. Because we're resting in our dormitories. I think we went through most of the boring parts of this part. We are a little bit behind in story content. Well, main story content, I like to say. Because we just,
So much has happened.
Yes.
Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
You're always super sleepy. You're either sleepy or hungry, and right off the bat, you fall right asleep. You immediately fall right asleep. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sleep.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
She wants seconds for free.
Out of my way! Get out of my way! What happened? Why is everyone running?
No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking.
There's a crowd of people out of my way.
Who's yelling? Paimon's still...
Could it be the Primordial Sea?
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey,
Goodbye.
what's wrong with these people?
They're here! Yeah, there you are! Oh, thank goodness!
Quisto and Laveroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here. Laveroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are...
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
Come with
He
us?
said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
It could be the...
The Duke, you two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Attention! Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Yeah, isn't it? This is the part... Oh god. This is the part...
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
He just punched that giant thing of water and made it into ice. Okay. And now they're running away. Well, yeah, of course they're gonna run. It's a giant flood.
3,
3,
2, 1.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. I highly
Hold it for long.
doubt.
Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
We need to find Novelette.
Gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Neuvillette? Why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina, and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her. Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Okay, so I'm going to the Opera House to speak with the knave and with Farina. Because something went on. Don't know what that something is yet. But Novelette was in a hurry. Did he sense the collapse? I mean, he is a Hydra Dragon.
Look, there are a ton of Factilian Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. Are you two the Traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Though I'm sure he has already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
I have to protect Lady Farina to the best of my abilities. They said it's going to be a formal conversation. Sure.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the knave.
The
one
knave.
Of the 11 Fatui harbingers.
And Lenny's sibling, father.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
She seems...
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I. I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Why would she be nervous?
Oh, So you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Neuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Neuvillette. Coming from you, that's not surprising.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that child is—
Oh. And just how do you know?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mir—
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well—
The Fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safe? Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the Opera House. Is it something like—
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it—
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Oh no. The prophecy?
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Heh.
Day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled, and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day! This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race.
He's pushing the water back.
A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe. This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess, we're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well.
What
It
present?
was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace
Legal
doesn't consider the
awareness.
fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Marmonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Maybe? Maybe it did?
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house. Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjecture.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the...
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high!
Interesting. She's really getting to her, but the same thing.
Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time.
But when will the prophecy reveal itself to you?
Are unable to perceive
Exactly.
them as of yet.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
Hello and welcome.
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
Uh-oh.
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Uh-oh.
Yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
He did deal with it by himself. He locked it up.
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve... You too,
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that.
This is rather interesting.
Super full. That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table, and I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Paimon's coming too.
You want to discuss Child?
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then...
Okay. Oh, there's one of the spots over there. I gotta...
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's what Paimon thought.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude. That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and ability.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them. Especially Lynn.
You mean Ridesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Furina? You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meropide.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble? Forget it. He did give us I will be meeting someone short.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Furina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working...
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you! You dare to run from me? Stop!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Furina to be handed to me on a silver platter. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was to be sacrificed. It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me! I'm begging you!
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Furina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Furina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Iudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the Fortress of Meropide. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Wriothesley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Furina and Iudex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the Fortress of Meropide will be a front. Linny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Interesting. So she used it as a front, so they can go in.
Linny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Furina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever...
alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Furina. I have to say, The leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either. I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Iudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Why Neuvillette?
That is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require... It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday. He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to it.
They didn't even say a word, they just nodded.
Is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina. To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate. So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives. Permission granted.
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part. You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super...
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics. I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of...
Huh? Why is it...
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
And what are you thinking? The dragon of... what? Huh?
Please do not be so surprised. Farina? Ah, my apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret.
Right, of course. Well, there's still something...
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood.
Wait, what?
They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with.
Oh, so even you can't.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Interesting.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Wait. Return and learn everything about the situation. Oh, we're going to the Fortress of Meripede. The Duke's office. So wait, there's 4 people here? I wonder who the 4 is. Well, we know one is the Duke. Oh no, it's that girl.
Courier,
It's them 2.
Miss Sishween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh?
Lurmine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you...
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You 2 really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
Not at all. Alright, so we ran in there. Them 2. The Duke is not here. Is the Duke gonna be like extra? May. Oh, it's the one girl. She's Ween.
Traveler, Paimon, you're back!
Yeah, I'm back.
Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt? We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervulet paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided. How did Nervulet know that he was... Monsieur Nervulet has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days.
We're
Just
staying.
let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the... I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you...
Why would I want to continue working at the prison? Is that the bombshell bros? Yeah, that's the bombshell bros. There they are.
You guys are back?
Yeah.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scene.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Alright, so who do I have to meet now? Is it over here that I gotta go? I wonder if this is the way we gotta go.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare-teeth cat?
Well, look.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely, Fremine.
Fremine is doing good.
Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorand in person.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
You met the knave.
That were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
I find that very interesting. The fact that we ran into Child and it was the same way. And he helps us from time to time.
Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
But why do we have to fight the knave? It's gonna be rather interesting.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Linny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it. That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like
Why would we stay in a prison? We can leave whenever we want.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
How are you gonna host a tea party? Never mind.
Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
We're gonna have tea and snacks with them. Okay. I have to talk to her. Okay. I need to see something now. No, that's not what I wanted. What's the set I need for, if anyone's around, can anyone tell me the, set for Novelette? If anyone can help me out with that, I'd greatly appreciate that. Because I want to try to get some artifact pieces for Novelette's set. Oh, let's talk.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see 2 inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still up?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Exchanged the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere. He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigewinne.
I can't wait for when Cloran comes out. Cloran's going to be my next character after Ganyu to really build.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
We got gifts?
From Sigewinne too?
Nope, they're from yours truly. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
What? Why would we stay here? They literally just said we can leave.
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Return to the dormitory. Why do... Oh my god. They literally said, oh yeah, you don't have to be here anymore. But yet we want to stay in a prison. I don't get that. Like... No, it's up here. Yep, there it is. It's like, oh yeah, we want to stay in prison. They're like, you're free to go. Nah, I want to stay in prison. Genshin logic sometimes.
We're back in our cell again.
Yeah.
We're prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
We're no longer prisoners, and yet we're in a prison cell.
Being free sure feels pretty special.
There is just one problem.
How did you know? Hey, that's not true. Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all. It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool? You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here? Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward. Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Oh, Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. We should be safe now, right? Alright then, good night to you, Traveler.
There's just one question. Where's Child at? There's his vision. There's his He woke up. What is that? What was that? All right. So we wait either 10 or 12 to the next day, which is now. Okay, here we go. Hey, Pumpkin! I know, I've seen that. Two things.
Now for a little rest.
Novelette. What,
Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day. We're supposed to leave the fortress.
What artifact set do I build with Novelette?
Procedures now.
Oh, I actually want to work on his weapon too. Mar Hunter? Isn't that over? Where is that at? Oh, okay. So it's the one. It's the underwater area then. No, it's not that. No, it's above ground. Oh man. Okay, it's this one. Okay. Really? I guess we'll do that. I guess we'll do some of that right now while I'm... Yeah, because I've been doing this for, Lenny, too, as well. No, not this. Wait, which... Yeah, but I don't have a weapon. I forgot to do my, I forgot to get my buff, from Albedo, which really upsets me. So what's Lenny good for? What set's Lenny good with?
I will have order.
Also, that last scene where we saw Child wake up, was that Novelette or no? The same as... What do we have here? What do we have for items? So everything is good in this, because they are charge and normal attackers. No, the whale was not. Okay. So then who was the whale? Wait, was it the Archon? I have so many questions after that.
Evil conquering. Worthless. Here. Here.
Because at one point I'm like, wait, I know the Archon's not Novalet. No? Okay. You'll find out. Okay, I'll find out. Also, HP Sands is good on Farina. Interesting, Pumpkin. She scales on HP? What, Farina? Yeah. Drop a more, rock. Oh, I forgot Albedo's. Damn it.
Worthless. Useless.
I did not do this. Okay. So she scales on HP. Okay. So she scales on HP, and what does Novalet scale on? I mean, I'm gonna do something reckless, and you're gonna be like, oh, no. I mean, if you want, I'm gonna waste Primos to get some more resin. But yeah, if you want, I also have, I think, 4 more runs, because I'm pretty sure I still have Condense. Where's my Condense at? There's Farina. Farine. Ah. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I wanted... Do I have enough space for artifacts? I don't know, because I need to go clear out my artifacts. I have 1,600 artifacts here. Yeah. There's Novalet. Monsieur Novalet. The man that's able to punch Mr. World. Why? Wait, huh? You're... Okay. Okay. I guess I'll see why in a minute. Also, I'm almost at level 60 in adventure rank. I'll be max level in adventure rank. I'm gonna be so mad if they turn around and say, "Hey, you know your adventure rank? We're raising it." I'll be so mad if they do that. Also, I need to heal. All right, we ready? All right, here we go.
I will have order.
I just see this blast of like water. It's like a giant Kamehameha blast of water. It's actually pretty cool. I can't wait for my Novelette to be good. No. I kind of wasted it, but eh. All right, here we go.
Stabilize. Useless. Evil conquering. Here. Worthless. Worthless. Here.
Silence. I will have order.
Useless.
Alright, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Ooh, crit rate, crit damage. This is a good artifact. Oh, I just don't like defense. It always gives me bad news when I see defense. Alright. Hold on 1 second. Alright. Here we go.
Gather. Strike a blow.
This is order, mighty be humble.
Disappear. Worthless. Here. Here.
Please give me something good. Please give me something good. Come on. You gave me a good artifact with crit and defense. I mean crit and crit damage. I could probably do this 3 more times. Actually, I could probably do this a few more times. Here we go.
Time to shine. Here. Worthless. Solidify. Useless.
Let the mighty be humbled.
I would do. Oh, never mind. I was gonna do my shield, but then I just saw you full health. I forgot. They're a healer. What'd we get? What'd we get? Not good at all. There is regular DPS. So build.
Solidify. I will have order. Disappear.
I got all 3 together? Nice.
Here. Here. Be sanctified. Worthless. Here. Useless.
Please give me something good. Not good at all, but I guess.
Order down. Evil conquering.
Alright. Can I get all 3? Okay, there we go.
Worthless. Useless. Let the world collide.
Silence. Let the mighty be humbled.
Worthless.
What do we get? Energy recharge? I have Novalette's weapon. Can I level that weapon up? I know I have Novalette's weapon. There he is. There's the weapon. Enhance. What's today? Today's Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. We can actually do this. Just give me 1 second here. We need to do one thing. We need to do a little shopping. And the best thing to buy is actually the Welcome Moon. I have to buy this. I'm probably gonna buy it this weekend because I want the glider. We're gonna do this. Gonna buy another Welkin. So we have about 2 months of Welkin. But also, we'll have crystals. I'll be happy with that. I have no idea what this is going to be. I've never been here. So I'm scared. I can die here if I, for all I know. I don't think I will. You have him too? Do you have all the Fontaine characters? So far? Oof. Then who are you missing? Are you missing the diver? And Lenny? Alright.
This is order.
Useless.
Away now. Have a century. Here. Here.
Time to shine. Strike a pose.
Yes, I am doing this because I need. Oh, you're just missing. That actually was a pretty decent. 1, 2, and 3.
Order guide. A moment, please.
Lament. Here. Worthless.
Stabilize.
There we go. What do we get now? That's decent. I get to mention, she eats teammates' health. That's fine. I mean, I have cheat codes with me, so I'm fine with that. I have Mr. Cheat Code here with me, so... Alright. I'm pretty sure I could do it again, one more or 3 more times. I needed to do some grinding because, no offense, though that ending was cool in the chapter in the prison, it was slow as anything. I enjoyed it, but I was just... I could do this 2 more times because I want to level up. I want to level up the book for Novelette. I've been harvesting his the payoff is worth what? Oh, I enjoyed, don't get me wrong, I loved the ending. I loved it. It opened up a lot of questions. But it was like very slow. I think because you weren't really doing anything and it was a lot of running around. It was just like a lot of running around that you had to do for it. I enjoyed it. You're still alive? How? I got one more I can do, and that's about it. I also can do something here, it looks like.
Order guide. Another test.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Lament.
Now.
Here.
Worthless. Keep the wrong path. Have a seat. Worthless.
Useless. Useless.
Alright, that is about all I can do today. I can't do any more of this. However, I want to start leveling up Novalette's weapon. That's the wrong thing I want. You didn't care for... But then what happened? The fact that she has, like, two different, like... I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. Alright. We'll waste a lot of our 3-star weapons because we don't need them. But since I finished the Archon quest, I fell in love with her group. Yeah, the Hydro Archon has been through a lot, hasn't she? Okay, we've just leveled this thing up. Oh wait, I want to keep enhancing this for a minute. You know what? We're actually going to do it this way. Wow, that's a lot of enhancement materials I have.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
What level can we level this thing up? I don't want that.
Is there anything else more interesting to do?
Ah. Come on, give me all. Wow, I have 6,000 of these? It's quite a lot. Alright, we need to fight these things wherever they may be.
Those memories.
Breach your...
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Where are they at? Let's find out. I'm going to my adventure handbook for this. Guide. Oh wait, we did something. Oh yeah, we did that. Okay, you clearly know where there's some, so I'm following you then. I should have followed you in the beginning, Pumpkin, rather than looking at my handbook, thinking, oh, I'm going to do this, but... Oh, there's one there. I'm afraid. Why are there small ones and a big one?
I will have order.
Time for takeoff.
Conquering! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Here we go.
Wow, that's a lot. And we got a chest to boot on that. I'll take that. We gotta go over there now. Oh, I'm actually kind of happy about that. I didn't think... Okay, I didn't think that would happen. Where's that?
You can get away.
Stabilize.
Disappear! Here! Worthless! Here!
Alright, we're gonna go over here now. It looks like. Thank you, Pumpkin, for actually helping me out with this. Because my next thing is going to be leveling up Lenny's weapon. Because I have to do his weapon. Because I have his
Order guide you.
primary weapon too as well.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Shower me with praise. Yahoo!
Lament! Worthless!
Let the world fly.
Worthless!
Where is it? Am I looking in the wrong spot? Underground. How do I get underground? Wait, isn't there a port? Isn't there something under? Ah. How do I get underground? I get it. There we go.
Think you can get away?
Gather. Evil conquering. Here.
There's something over. I saw it. Where there it is. Let me see how much that did for me. For his weapon. I know that's not enough, but I know.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
And now I need these two as well. Okay. Fish? Go ahead. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. My adventure handbook.
Just standing around. How absurd.
There is no more, is there? Yeah, I defeated. Where's the clock? Word. That's what I want. Yeah. Oh, I totally did not get the Hydroculus that you told me about there. Oops. I haven't really been looking at those. I really should.
Useless.
I will have order.
Useless.
Another test subject.
Stabilize.
Disappear. Here. Worthless.
There's quality here.
Gather.
Boring. Evil conquering. Here. Worthless.
Okay.
This is order.
Boring.
Stabilize.
Useless. Disappear. Worthless.
There's quality here.
Okay, next place to go to kill.
Solidify.
Useless.
I will have order. Right.
Boring. Lament. Worthless.
There's another one to fight? Okay.
Stabilize.
Boring.
Solidify!
Disappear! Here!
How do I do this, Pumpkin? Pumpkin, how do I fight people in the water? I don't know how to do this. I died. I died. I don't know how to do this, Pumpkin. Pumpkin. I'm confused. Buzz. Other one. What other one? Alright. Right trigger. I'm doing right trigger. Oh! We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. I knew that. I obviously knew that. I'm smart. Well, no. Thanks, Pumpkin. I'm smart. Alright, let's go find out where this is gonna lead me. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, there you are. Oh, it's gonna lead me here. Oh. Wait, huh? I'm confused now. There's another? Oh, there is. Where is it at? It is over here somewhere. There it is. Why don't you want to leave this rock? Oh, now you want to leave the rock because I did the challenge. Well, come on. Thank you. Alright. Oh, and is it true that there's another stronger, hidden boss somewhere? I was watching videos of, like, this person who has, like, just wandering around and, like, killing, like, I don't know. It's like those hidden bosses with, like, millions of HP. There's many. But there's this guy now one. Like, there's this, just like a one with like a, I don't know.
Solidify.
Useless.
Alright, not a problem. Absolutely. Right now, I'm just trying to, get the materials for Novalet's weapon. Because then, after Novalet will be Lenny's weapon we need to level up. Because I'm gonna have to enhance Lenny's weapon next. And the good thing is that's Thursday I'll have to do that. That sucks. You sure? I mean, let me try. Let me heal my, characters and I'll be able to do it. Alright, I'll join your world then, Pumpkin. Alright, give me a second. If you don't mind. Oh, I can't do that in co-op. Okay, we're gonna edit this. Revert to single player mode. Revert my world back to the world. To level 8. Something. I am almost at rank 60. Nearly there. Alright, where is my adventure handbook? Elite enemies. Where are we at? Oh, dude. Alrighty. I do appreciate this, Pumpkin.
Worthless. Useless.
Counter.
Strike a pose. Think you can get away? Useless. Foreign. My turn to take the spotlight.
I'm about to die. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay.
May I present? Useless.
Trying to check something.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Alright. Okay. Right there. I see you. I'm coming. I think I can.
Look at me like this.
I totally missed out. I messed up. Yep, I did.
Think you can get away? Let's play!
Alright, now we go underground for those over here.
The rain stopped. I don't concern myself with the weather.
Solidify!
Useless! Foreign!
I will have order!
Time for takeoff!
Worthless!
Brace
Here!
yourself!
Worthless! Here! Here!
Here we go!
Alright. I think that's all of them, right? Yeah.
Those memories. So dark.
Yeah, you can come back. You can join back. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I'll leave and then you can come back. Are you trying to get, is there, I'm assuming either there's a weapon to get in fishing in Fontaine, or are you trying to get the fishing rod? I still have to get all the fishing rods. I haven't even done that. The fishing rod or a weapon? Oh, you want the sword from Fontaine. Alright. I do want to see this. It's a metal pipe. Oh, I don't even have that right now.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
What do I need for Lenny's weapon?
Those memories, so dark.
Alright, so Lenny's weapon. Oh, it's up top, huh? Oh, I have to go in here. I'm lost. Definitely trying to find out where this thing is. Trying to figure out where. I'm trying to get the. I mean, sure. Where is this at? Oh, it's down here. And my Xiao just died. I did not expect that. Alright, so let us go back to the prison. Because I think we need to talk. Because if we're doing the story stuff. By the way, we are now 35,000 experience points away from adventure rank 60. Alright, I'll take a look at it in a few moments here. Come on. Is it coming down or no? Oh, need to activate it. There's the lift. And we're going up, it looks like. Oh shoot.
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Meripede via the regular channels.
Yes.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and...
What's happening? I'm fine, thanks. But...
Let's go ask the Duke.
The beginning of a new life. I still like the fact that we had to finish our prison sentence.
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over the years of serving as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep. It's you two. Are you leaving now? That's right! Today is our last day in prison! But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice. Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now. Then be sure to
understand.
come back and visit. I'll miss you.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Ah, so you do have a polite side.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too? Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Meripede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Neuvillette was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia. You're going to see Monsieur Neuvillette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string. If you're concerned about things at the Palais, why don't you take some time to go up and check things? I believe you should still have some vacation time to spend.
Thank you for being so It's been some time since I've gone to the surface. I must say that I've started to miss it a little.
Vacation time? Like a job? Okay, so wait, where do I go? Oh, I gotta go to the palace.
I swear by my sword.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neuvillette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me. Would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
So we're trying to figure this out. It's interesting.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Novelet is busy.
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
A massive whale.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? And is he okay?
I have no idea.
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself. Yes? What is it?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels rose? Oh no! What about all the people?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her!
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I've finished things here.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
Please be careful.
Okay. We need to go to Poisson. Here we are.
Oh no. What happened here? Nadia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on... We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
Look, there's someone on the roof over there.
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right, just hurry. I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own? My Desiree!
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
My leg! My leg! How could this have happened? It hurts!
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
Come on, Navier, where are you?
It's Navia. She's over there.
Navia, let's go. There she
Navia,
is.
are you okay?
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right, you'll be in charge. I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
The situation in Poisson.
Allow me to explain.
Yes, please explain.
A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in the water.
Happy!
Before we knew
How are you?
water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved.
Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights.
Silver and her other...
The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of...
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
I had to say it.
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
I'm assuming they're gone. They're gone, aren't they, Pumpkin?
Might be a while before she can take a break.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh? Right now?
Thank you.
That is so sad. We gotta go to her dad's grave. So Happy, where are you in the story right now? Because I know you've been away for so long.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting.
Sumeru.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia? Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver, they won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave it, and they were caught in the seawater. I've known them for so long.
Nice. If you need any help, let me know. I'll be sure to help you guys.
I could at least hold a funeral for my father, and I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just... gone. I just...
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic.
How could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, Demoiselle.
Hey, stop.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, Demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I'd always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that... By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that...
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Julianne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
Right! Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
Oh, it's...
The knave?
She's here again?
Is everything going well on your side?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
This seems like... This sounds very familiar. Where have I seen this type of statue before? Someone has helped us out greatly before, like this.
I would call this a coincidental encounter. That doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that if a Tui
I know I'm gonna have to fight her.
Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person.
Nope.
And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navi. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell—
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Knob— Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Maripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals. Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you, which is why I want to give you this task. The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family. But Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh! That somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some...
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, travel? All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up.
We're going to the ruins. We'll go this way. Here we are.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
Okay. I think we're going to set it up. I don't think we're going to stay with this setup.
Stabilize.
Yeah.
Useless.
Useless.
This is order.
And there we go. Down. Oh god, I fell down. No! There we go.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
Right! You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get Paimon wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you. That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So, staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
Sounds like a plan.
Come with us for now then, but please be careful. Oh no, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
Where do we go now? Oh, we go up this way. And then... Is this a dead end?
Wait, there's something wrong with this bridge.
No, I made it. Come on. Oh no! No! Wait a minute.
Demoiselle?
Huh?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Malus.
Hmm? Oh. Was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I remember now.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor, Obina, was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Look, it's Navia! She's here!
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
Yes, everyone seems to be
Sure
finally
are a lot
there.
of people here to see the trial, and they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case? And as for the judge... huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Ooh.
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Wait, why is it an exception today? Why? Wait, well, typically it wouldn't be allowed. Today's an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think
For
this
what?
is?
Come on, do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, Someone
if
held in
she's
high
seeing
regard by
everyone
every
that
soul
has
in
passed
Poisson.
already,
After you
I'm
took over the
assuming that
Spina,
because
you
everybody
treated all
we've
of us
ran
just like
into
the late Master Callus had.
is
If anyone in
everyone
need
that was
reached out to you
dissolved
for
in the
help,
water,
you responded. Not only
I
you, but your
believe.
butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rasula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many
Hello,
people get
welcome
through so many difficulties.
to the
You
stream.
are one with us. We are inseparable. We are one big
Thank you for
family.
joining
All
here.
of us who are from Poisson,
I hope you're having a good day.
inextricably
Please feel
linked.
free to hit that
And with
like
you
button and
being
that
so
subscribe
important,
button if you aren't or
do
are.
without you. Therefore,
I greatly
this fair and
appreciate it.
honorable
I
court
try to
shall
stream
declare you guilty,
regularly here.
and you shall stay here. You will
How
be
have you
together
been,
with
by the
us
way?
forever.
Huh? What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Oh, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus?
No.
Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mistress Ronville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied
So
down
they're
by
trying
anything.
to keep her
Indeed, even
here.
the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice. Now, I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
Yes, we'll defy you all we want, because she's not going to die.
Also have our own justice.
Silver and
Silver
I shall
shall
defend.
defend Demoiselle.
Demoiselle.
That is how we will enforce justice.
My head...
Yes, justice.
It hurts.
Demoiselle.
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all.
Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
So they want to keep
Mr.
her
Malus and
here.
Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
Wait, that's a hydro. That's a hydro.
No more
thingy.
excuses.
Those are all those
Jesus,
oceanids.
Jealous. How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she...
Silence!
Mm-hmm.
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Oh, I think...
Mademoiselle, this is your only chance to leave this place.
I feel like Novelette is there now trying to save her life.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Malus... Silver...
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, Demoiselle.
Farewell.
No, wait! Just a second!
Yep. I'm assuming Novelette is there too.
You're awake?
Yep.
Good.
He saved her life.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
What is it?
I think I saw two Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Oceanids.
Did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Perhaps those two Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
They do become Oceanids.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Okay. I had to fix my headphones.
Please come with me.
Okay. Oh, so Novelette wants to talk to me now.
Neuvillette, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so. Ah, Sigewinne. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the Fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewinne would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewinne made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the Fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about.
What?
Let's chat about something else
Mm.
So, Neverlet, you're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents.
Aww.
We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now.
Are you feeling
Guess we
much
should
better
get going
now?
again.
We're
Will you
going
come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
in the ruins.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
We're in the ruins. Oh god, I gotta fight that? Okay. Never mind. Alright,
Oh no, another unstable path. Watch your step.
there's a lot of unstable paths here.
Watch out! There are rock falls!
Stabilize!
Come into being! Lament! Worthless! Worthless!
Okay, we have to go up again.
Almost at the top. Keep it up!
Order guide you.
Go as one!
Wait, here am I.
Evil conquering!
Here we go.
Worthless! Here!
What's happening now? Wait, is something's lowering? Oh, it's the, what's it called? Okay. We're going pretty far up this path to another door to another temple, looks like. Okay.
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place? There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
No, it's just... rather elaborate.
Stone slates? It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated
No.
by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind
God,
her
this
doing
quest
the
is
same.
so tasty.
She's facing this... what is this? Some
Wait,
kind
who
of
is that?
island in the sky?
And is that Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
This is the prophecy. The
The
prophecy
people
is
will all be
evil.
dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Oh, there it is. What did he just do?
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope it does.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird.
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a pot? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy?
But who would have created these slates?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Interesting. That's what we're trying to figure out. Wait, what is it?
let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
Exactly.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all the—
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slate. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of—
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably—
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you, as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition. All right.
We're finally back!
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Yay! And there's good food too! Navi, no, the boss. Ooh, desserts! Nice, these are all Paimon's!
Leave it to Paimon.
Paimon's already starting to forget what happened today.
Oh,
Mo-
voice.
Mona?
Is that who I think it is?
Why is Mona here?
It's you two. What are you doing?
Why are you in Fontaine?
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontanian, are you, Mona?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a mom's—
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan. Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means—
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one. Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Whoa.
Why?
That's a long one. Does it
Astromancer Barbaros
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice as great Scholar of the Stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrology.
Thrice as great? That's so petty.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Trismegistus.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology.
That sounds terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dornman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's well.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean. That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of all Tevat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I'd bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar. Huh? Are you sure? All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite...
That's the greatest of astrologists for you! Of all the people we know, you know the stars the...
Indeed. That's the...
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
Okay.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks. Right, but we were able to recruit Mona's help, didn't we? Our Fontanian friends will thank us someday. Good morning. To be honest, I'm still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, Traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
All right. I think I'm going to end my stream here. Yeah, I think we're gonna end the stream here today. We covered a lot. So, hopefully we can kind of like get through all the rest of it. Thank you all for joining. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. It helps us out here in the channel. Thank you all for joining. I look forward to seeing you guys again. Thank you, Pumpkin, too, for hanging out. Thank you, Happy, for hanging out. And everybody else. So take care. Have a nice night or day. And I'll see you again.